If you're someone who loves banana bread but wants a version that actually supports your fitness or health goals, then this one's for you. Today we're making high protein banana bread that's fluffy, naturally sweetened and packed with ingredients that do more than just taste good. It's gluten-free if you use certified oats, there's no added sugar outside of what's in the banana and honey, and it takes just 5 main ingredients, plus some optional flavor boosters, so let's get right into it. You'll need 2 ripe bananas, 2 eggs, 1 cup of oat flour, or you can just blend your oats until they're fine, half a cup of your favorite protein powder, I'm using chocolate protein here, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. You can also add a pinch of cinnamon, some vanilla or dark chocolate chips if you're feeling it, or nuts, seeds, things like that. Bananas are the hero here. They're rich in potassium, vitamin B6, and natural sugars that help give this bread its moist texture without needing refined sugar or oil. The riper the banana is, the sweeter it is, and the more flavorful your bread is also, but ripe bananas also help the bread have a more incorporated flavor, as using unripe bananas can cause essentially splotches or like clumps of banana, since it doesn't really blend in as well as ripe bananas do. Add in your wet ingredients first and then your dry ingredients as it becomes easier to combine. Mash your bananas and eggs, whisk them until they're smooth, then add in oat flour, protein powder, baking powder. I also used cinnamon. I'm also adding in some nuts as they increase the protein as well as good fats and add a little bit of extra flavor. Once you've mixed them all nice and thoroughly, make sure to not overdo it. Pour it into a lined air fry tray as I did, and if you don't have a proper tray, you can just make a makeshift tin essentially with some aluminium foil and baking paper to make sure that the mixture does not run out of the air fryer tray and make a mess. And also line it with baking paper first, as you'll see, so everything just stays in one spot. Then spread the mixture out evenly and top with some desiccated coconut. The protein powder not only boosts the macros but also helps create a soft cakey texture, especially if you're using whey or a good vegan blend. And the oat flour is naturally gluten-free and rich in fiber, especially beta-glucans, which help manage cholesterol and blood sugar levels. Once that's done, pop it into the air fryer at around 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit for around 30 to 35 minutes, or until a toothpick comes out nice and clean, which indicates that it's cooked through well. Once the loaf has rested for a little bit, it's time to cut it up. And so now you've got around 6 to 10 high protein grab and go snacks or breakfasts, which are ready for the week. I love topping mine with a bit of peanut butter or a drizzle of honey for that extra sweetness. And there you have it, banana bread with a healthy twist on it. This is great for kids or adults as it's usually a family favorite when it's done in my house. If you're looking for a delicious, healthy snack to fuel your day, then these chocolate energy bars are perfect. They're naturally sweet, packed with healthy fats, and super easy to make. So let's get right into it. All you need are dates, walnuts, chia seeds, dark chocolate, coconut oil, and desiccated coconut. Dates are naturally sweet and full of fiber, giving you a steady energy boost without a sugar crash. Walnuts are loaded with healthy fats and omega-3, great for brain function and keeping you full for longer. And chia seeds add protein and fiber, making these bars even more satiating. Blend everything together until it forms a dough as seen before, and then press it into the molds. I like to use rectangular ones as they are easy to grab and go and also resemble a bar more. The great thing about these bars are that they're not only super simple to make and tasty, but they're also great for meal prep, and you can keep them even in the freezer if you want to freeze them and use them, say, in a couple months' time. That's also completely fine. Although I'd recommend eating them as soon as you make them because chances are they're going to run out real quick. Then moving on to the chocolate, melt some dark chocolate with coconut oil in around 15-second bursts and then pour it on top. And then make sure to shake the mold so the chocolate sets evenly. Just look how amazing these look. They are so good and they're also healthy, which is just amazing. Pop them in the fridge for around half an hour to an hour to make sure the chocolate sets nicely. Then carefully take them out of the mold. Sometimes you may need to use a knife to gently nudge them out, so just run it along the sides and then they should come right out. For those of you who've been following my channel for a while now, know that I love a little sprinkle of coconut at the end. It just adds that extra little bougie vibe to it. Now all that's left to do is try them. This is your sign to stop buying expensive granola. Let's make a high protein healthy version with just a few simple ingredients. Perfect for meal prep, snacks or breakfast on the go. Start with 2 cups of rolled oats, half a cup of your favorite protein powder. I'm using dark chocolate whey protein isolate from VPA, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds for that fiber and crunch, a quarter cup of natural peanut butter, and a quarter cup of honey or maple syrup to bind it all together. You can also add some cinnamon if you like. I also add in some vanilla extract as I wanted that vanilla taste since I used the chocolate protein powder. Now this is where you can get a little bit more creative, add in your favorite toppings. I kept it very simple, just some walnuts, pepitas or pumpkin seeds, and flax seeds. These are very high in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, which are all great for you, and they help with things like brain function, helping boost your mental activity, things like that. Once all your ingredients are on the plate, it's now time to get your hands dirty, really get in there, mix it all together. I like to have some clumps in there as it just adds to the texture and feel. So once your granola has reached the right consistency you like, it's time to pop it in the air fryer. So put it in there for around 10 to 15 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius, checking on it from time to time as you don't want it to burn. You'll know it's done when it's nice and golden brown. You can serve it with some Greek yogurt or even have it in milk. Enjoy!